Hi, it's Darnell at Wave Over Recipes, and today I'm going to be roasting monkfish fillets in the Calphalon air fryer toaster oven. And we'll see how it performs doing that. So let's get cooking right now. So for this cook, I've got my 2 monkfish fillets here. It's a little under, maybe a little under 2 pounds total. I've also got some melted butter. It's about 1 ounce of melted butter. I've got some Old Bay seasoning here. So basically going to coat the monkfish on both sides with the butter and get them seasoned up. I've got my iGrill 2 here to measure temp. And while I'm getting the meat prepared, I'm going to go ahead and start preheating the cooker. So I've got it on roast. And I'm going to go up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. For cooking time, I mean, I'm definitely not going to need an hour. But I'm going to be cooking the temp. It'll just give us an easy way to know what to count down from as far as time, to know how long the cook took. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit start with that. Let things start preheating. While it's preheating, I'll start getting the meat all fixed up. So now I've got the monkfish seasoned. I'm going to put it into the bake pan here, like so. And now that I've got it all in the bake pan, I'm going to go ahead and get my iGrill 2 meat probes in. So the one that's bigger and will be closer to the back, I'll use this yellow probe on. Get that all the way in there like that. I'll use this other probe and the one that'll be closer to the front. So stick this in here like this. I don't plan on turning the meat over while it cooks. I'm just going to let it cook on one side. We'll see if maybe the pan will do any searing on the bottom side or not. And once things are finished preheating, I'll bring you back. We'll get things on in there. Preheat is done. Open it up. Put the monkfish on in here. Like that. I've got the rack on the low rack level. I'm going to hit start. And looks like the wire don't have really any real gap in the door there, so we should be okay. But I'll bring you on back when things look like they're done. So a little over 21 minutes have passed, and the smaller monkfish fillet up front has reached 145. The one in the back, the larger one, is only at 102. So with that big of a discrepancy in temperature, I'm going to have to open up and get the one that's in the front out now and leave that one in the back to continue to cook. But you see how this one that's up front looks? It looks pretty decent. I'm trying to get it off without messing up this other one. Looks like they've got the cord slightly tangled, but not too much. So go ahead and close up there. And now we've got the one that's in the back is at 105, so it's got a ways longer to go. But you can see the one that was up front, it's done. It looks nice. So let me see if I can just hold it up just a little. Let you be able to see that. So we'll let that other one continue to cook, and then I'll bring you on back for it. So about 36 minutes total have passed, and that second larger fillet has now hit 145. So I'm going to go ahead and get the cooker turned off, see if I can get this out of here without making a mess. And we see the fully cooked fillet there. And underneath, it's got a little sear mark on the bottom there, a little bit. And let's see if I can turn the light on and give you a better look. So I had the larger light turned out so that you could see the display on the cooker earlier, but you can see this finished fillet here, and underneath it's got a little searing on the bottom there, so turned out pretty decent. Gonna give this meat a little bit of time to reabsorb juices, and then I'll bring you right back. So now that we've given the fish some time to rest, I'm going to go ahead and cut into this big one here, and you can see inside of it, it's totally done and looks pretty decent in there. So just going to cut a piece of this off, and Usually you eat monkfish kind of like you would lobster. You can do it with like maybe some butter sauce if that's your preference. But I cooked this already in some butter, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this one like this and do a taste test. So thank God for some monkfish, and let's go ahead and do a taste. Definitely moist and juicy inside. Turned out real good. Turned out really good. So the Calphalon can roast your seafood, monkfish, other basically other cuts of fish that are your preference. It can do a good job with that. And so I like that. And in the video description, you can find lots of ways to help this channel. There'll be a printable link to the recipe. There'll also be linked to my Amazon shop. You can get cookers like this one and others. Pay the same price, help this channel. Also, you can get merch, my cookbook, and other things like donations and memberships are there as well. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.